There's bromance in the air this morning, and that must mean just one thing. Smeets and Slater are back on the bank looking for some carp. As we arrive, first job, obviously, tea making. And we must have got here just in time to see some of the lengths that carp anglers go to pre-bait swims. Look at this, we've heard of bait boats, but this is ridiculous.
Yeah, they're the bailiffs, they're three of the bailiffs that regularly walk round.
The bailiffs are there doing the rounds, picking up the snagged and broken lines where people have cracked off or cast into the low branches.
So this is the analog depth finder.
Yeah, this is the new style one, isn't it? Yeah. He's not pinging back with the echo sounder very well, though, is he? There's not a lot of pings going on, is there, really?
Can you give us a sound off of depth, please? 4 foot, 4.5 foot. Yeah, thanks for that.
What they're actually doing is wading around in the silt, feeling for line against their legs, and then they pull it in and dispose of it sensibly. Another good thing about being here on the day they choose to do it is that the same action stirs up all the silt and muck on the bottom, and carp love rooting around in that.
Carp being quite greedy will obviously go in and check out the area and see whether there's any food or whether they're missing out on anything, which is why I think a lot of the sort of glugs and darker glugs will work. It's just sort of mimicking feeding fish, really.
So if we got them to dip their wellies in glug,
I think it would definitely be a bonus.
When it comes to fishing excuses, we thought that we'd heard them all.
The last time I fished down here was I was 15 years old.
How old are you now?
17 and a half. I'm going on what he says. Obviously you're not allowed to sleep down here. It's one of those waters, it's nice to come down and try and catch fish. Emphasis on try. It's all your fault. It's nothing to do with me, it's your fault. It's not me. We've had 3 fish, you've come down, the whole lake's gone dead. They've stopped catching over there as well. You walk around in your green top and it's all stopped.
you've got a green top on.
Yeah, but yours is a bit more fluorescent than mine. So it's your fault, you're the kiss of death.
You're the kiss of death.
Yeah.
There's a hole in before you got it. Oh, that's paper.
I take that back, Aaron, I take that back. I love you to pieces, really. You're the best person ever.
Tony did very well last time around, but obviously didn't manage to bank one. Obviously his friends managed to put one on the bank, so this is obviously his first. He's popped his cherry. He's finally managed to have one for the camera.
I'll just look in my back. I'm sure there's a knife somewhere at the moment. There must be.
So are you playing towards the camera now then? You're just making a meal of it, just
Surprised actually how well this is holding on. What I'm trying to do is pick up your basket.
The bailiff was telling me last time I was down that they've got some VS fish put in. The stock in here is pretty much common, and I think they just wanted some diversity, so they put some mirrors in. And obviously the VS fish do fight rather well.
This is the best part of the fishing, is the fight. Makes it worthwhile. Not about bullying the fish in, just about enjoying it. And we'll pop the hook out.
It's time for the woo-ha.
Get it!
Get it!
There we are. Nice little mirror, and what a fight. And for not a massive fish, big paddle on it, but that was one cracking fight. And that wasn't me showboating. That did fight. It did fight like mad. So as I said, Aaron, I take it all back. You're not Judah. I was just putting the bobbing on the other one, and this one's decided that it wanted to go off. There's this thing about accurate casting and getting it on the spot all the time. It makes a difference between catching and not catching.
Did you want to come and see it? Go and have a look.
One of the great parts about being on a publicly used park lake is that you get the chance to introduce kids and non-anglers to the sport.
Better change that because obviously it's got fear juice on it from the carp. Before being sponsored, when bait was tight, is that you just wash the fear juice off the boilie and cast it back out again. And it's one of those things just stuck over the years.
Tips, tricks, secrets or superstitions. We all have them and we all apply them. And Smeets and Slater have a few of their own. However, we think maybe some are more style than substance.
So why do you do this then?
I just think it looks really carpy, and obviously because we're on a park lake, obviously there's a lot of people that walk past. I want to make sure they realise that I'm carpy, and I think that this is the prime way of doing that.
Oh, he's going to kill me for that one. Quick, let's distract him. Witchwood have got a new product out called Slugs, and we thought that it would be fun to race them. Testosterone-fueled casting and reeling in race. That's what's needed to while away the downtime. On your marks.
Hit the clip. That was a very lacklustre hit in the clip.
Hit the clip though, didn't it?
No, that was baby clip.
It hit the clip though still.
It was still baby clip, that was. Still
I don't think there's any, like, you know, it hit. Yes!
17.1. To me, that was a bit limp when I did the first round, really.
Oh, I didn't even hit the clip.
It's on the clip.
Oh, that's not the clip.
Hit the clip.
Get in there! Not the clip.
Get in there. Done.
16.3, but then it was a second loss for not in the clip.
I hit the clip better than your clip. That's what you call winning.
There's no shame in having another go.
Clip.
Breathe, man, breathe! Look at his face.
Done.
15.7.
Get it! Ready?
Wait.
Go, go. Oh, it's on the
Yes, it hit the clip.
Come on!
Obviously
8,
not to be beaten.
9,
Look at the concentration on Tony's
11.
face.
12, 13, 14.1.
Oh, thank you. Makeup. Makeup. Need some makeup. Oh, that's better. That took it out of me, that did.
This poor, unfortunate slug.
Fish on.
It seems that Smeets is having all the luck, and Slater has some new boilers that he's trying out that are supposed to be irresistible. I wonder if they really are. Let's just pop some down here. They might draw something in. Speaking of which, looks like Smeets has drawn a crowd.
Nice round of applause.
Yeah!
Slater's boilies don't seem to be working as well as he'd hoped. Well, not on the fish. And Smeets is out to prove a point this week.
Here we are at the end of the day at Broadwater Lake, and as you can see, Tony's been showing me up all day, absolutely hauling, and as we finish, proving a point.
No, first one and the last one, we've just lost it. Damn and blast, flip, and all those words you'd love to say when you lose a fish. It's a run.
The word has got out about his boilies at last.
In true form, Smeets and Slater style, we finish with a fish. Finally, fish on the bank.
unfortunately graced with the smaller ones today, but it's all good fun. What fishing's about. It's about catching and enjoying it.
Why not check out Smeets and Slater's Facebook page and keep up to date with all their shenanigans, and maybe pop along to one of their casting clinics. Also, check out your local park lakes, get down there and get hauling.